good everyone, it's MD from BangerzClub. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Lil Pump type beat. I see no one else has done like a Lil Pump type beat tutorial before, so I'm going to be doing that today. I have all the sounds, like the instruments, the drums, everything loaded up and ready. And well, I'm just going to be showing you like the process of making a melody, adding the drums and even mixing. So let's get into it. First off, I'm gonna start with this melody, like a main melody. I usually use Massive because it's one of my favorite VSTs for now. I used to use a lot of Omnisphere and a lot of Expand, but now Massive is like my go-to. And I know a really good preset we can use for like a Lil Pump type beat, like that has like that scary vibe. So hold on. Barn. Yeah, there we go. Barn solo. Yeah. Alright. Now I'm just gonna come up with a little melody real quick. Just let me set the tempo first. Yeah, that should be good. Actually, hold on. Yeah, that's a bit. It's fast, but it's not too fast, so that's good. Alright, let me lay down this melody. Yeah, I think that's good. That's something really simple and like scary sounding. Ooh, okay. For this, I think we're gonna use this as like a background melody, as a background melody. So I'm gonna make it like really simple and repetitive. And what I usually do is, as I go, like I mix the melodies as I go, but the drums I just lay them down, maybe level them, and finish like the mixing later. But for the melodies, I mix them like as soon as I make them, I mix them. So let me do that. Just load it into the mixer. Let me EQ it a bit. Actually no, I'm a gross beat it first. Yeah, that's it. Just go really like an eerie vibe. Let me turn this on a bit. Yeah. Now I'm just finding out what frequencies to take out. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Maybe like shape is like stereo, enhance it. Yeah, like that. That's pretty good. Now I'm gonna start adding the second melody, which is yep. Let's find like a lead to define like the melody of the beat. So just find something. No ops, I don't need ops. No. Actually, hold on. I'm thinking of a good one here. Yeah, big. Okay, yeah, that fits the vibe perfectly, like for a Lil Pump type beat. So it's a bit like scary and eerie. Shama. Hold on. Jackson, no, Jackson. Yeah, I'm just editing the sample so like the attack is over, so it comes up quickly. Now I'm gonna lay it down. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Yeah, that's it, something like that. Yeah. And because like it's a Lil Pump type beat, so you don't need like anything like complex, like any complex melodies. So I'm probably gonna have just two melodies. I'm just gonna mix this one as well. Hold on. I'm gonna solo it out. Hold control and just press this button right here to solo it out. Now let's go. Gonna give this like a stereo vibe, stereo separation as well. Yeah, like that. That's pretty good. Alright. Now, what I always do after doing the melody, I always lay down the the clap pattern first. So let's go. So see, I've laid the clap, snare, and another snare. So that's gonna be for the main like clap snare pattern. That's it. And for the 808, you always like when you're using an 808, always make sure it cuts itself. So just click on the sample, like click there, and when it takes you there, right, just click on this like tab and click on cut itself. I mean, you would usually know this because it's like in every tutorial, but I'm just making sure. And I'm also gonna make my 808s just play as only when I press the key, so it doesn't like, see, I just press it once, it doesn't continue like that. So I'm just gonna bring the attack down, bring the hold all the way up, and all these other knobs just bring them down. So just for the duration that I hold the button, it like plays the sample, and when I stop, it stops immediately. And also as I said, I picked a hard 808 sample, but for like a Lil Pump type beat, we need to make it harder. So let's add like some distortion, compression, all that. Now let me load all the drums into the mixer first. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now let's add some distortion. Usually use fruity fast distortion. And I think I don't know which one should I use. Let's go with the heat. Yeah, let's go with the heat. Make it like really distorted. Usually, like for normal beats, I put my distortion to like this level, maybe even lower. I don't know. But as it's a Lil Pump type beat, let's add a lot of distortion and let's compress the 808. My limit sizzle. I use the L3LL Ultra Stereo Limiter from Waves. Hold on. Yeah. So let me add in a basic pattern so I can. That's a bit too loud, but yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with limiting anymore because I don't want it to crash. I think this sounds good anyway. Alright, so let me lay down and figure out what scale this is in because I need it in order to make the 808 in key. So yeah, it's in D sharp minor. Let's just D sharp. Right now, also what I forgot to do, I always do that. This, make sure the 808 is in key. So hold on. Go to your 808, like open up your 808 sample, right? Right click on the wavelet, like the wave, edit, click on this here, go to detect pitch regions and see this note. Make sure, like go to this tab now and make sure that note is the same as the note that's selected here. And also when you select the note on here, don't left click, so like, don't do that, don't left click. If you left click, just press reset. You need to right click the note that is said when you edited the waveform. So it said F, now I'm tuning it to F, and now my 808 is in tune, so I can make the pattern now. Oh, what was it? Barn. It always happens when I restart my project. The massive presets just turn to the default one, so I need to turn them back. Big. Lower the attack. Which was it? let's do that. I'm gonna make some crazy 808 slides here, so let's do that. Always check these two, cut them short, and I want them to go up and down, up and down, up and down. So I'm just gonna copy it and drag this down there. And also, you see how like when it's like snap to grid, right? It always moves like in a fixed like pattern, right? I just hold Alt while clicking it, right? Hold Alt and you can move it like freely like this. So that's pretty good. Helpful. That doesn't sound right, but maybe to F. Maybe bring this down to F. What is this? A sharp. Yeah, that sounds good. So I'm not gonna continue this now. And what I would usually do is just like select everything that I made and copy it, but since the melodies are very repetitive, I'm gonna make a different 808 pattern, like change it up on the second bit from here to here. So let's do that. Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry if I'm not talking, I'm just like trying to focus on laying out the pattern. Now let's go. Also I added like tubular bells. They might be like outdated, but I think they can sound good. I'm gonna put them in the background, so let's do that. Hold on, turn them down. Yeah, that sounds good. Now I'm adding this like it's like a open hat, like a perk or open hat. I'm not even sure. I'm just gonna add it now. Yep, that sounds good. I'm just gonna copy the pattern and paste it. What I did there was I selected by holding Control and left click and dragged it from here to here, and just pressed Control B and moved it all the way there. So that's a shortcut you can use. It's really helpful. Saves a lot of time. Now let's go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna add like a symbol to bring more energy. And I also added like a vox. Well, I use it as a vox or crash. It's really like weird. It's like a perk. I'm just gonna add it in as well. I'm just gonna do the hats now. Make it really like really violent and intense. So I'm gonna take this, extend it, set the snap to grid, hold on, to 1/4 of a step. And to make like a laggy effect, I'm gonna put 1/3 a beat, snap to grid, and place the notes there. Yep. And what I always like to do is add like in 2 rows like that. Add another big row. Hold on. It's still on 1/4 of a step. I'll add another one, but this one's gonna be different. I'm just gonna lower it down to like F maybe, yeah. Yep, that's it. And I'm just gonna repeat the same pattern to the next part, like that. Same, like hold on. I selected like the whole pattern and just Control B, so it just moves it forward. Now what I'm gonna do is edit the velocities and the panning. That's a cool effect. You can add cool effects to your hi-hats there. So just watch. I'm gonna do like side to side panning. You're gonna see. doesn't sound too good. Let me redo it. Maybe like longer panning. Yeah, that's it. Yep, that sounds good. I'm gonna do the pans first, then I'm gonna edit all the pluses. And for these two rolls, what I always like to do is just like change like the panning, so they're two different pans. And for that, actually, I'm not going to edit the second part because it's the same. I'm just going to copy it again. I'm just going to edit the velocities now. Yep, that should be good. I'm just going to remove this and copy it again, because it's edited now. So the second pattern has the pans and the velocities and everything. Yep. And well, I'm just gonna add like this vox. You hear it everywhere, but it's just so good. I'm just gonna add it in. Nah. Yep, just copy that as well. And now, the patterns are done. Well, pretty much, yeah. I'm not gonna use this one because it just doesn't fit in this. This is for, I usually use this like perk for famous decks type beats. Now I'm gonna go to the mixer and just level everything out, like EQ it, add a little bit of stereo separation, and you're gonna see just the mixing process pretty much. Gonna check the melodies first and make sure everything's good. Yep. I'm just gonna edit the 8 to 8. Actually, I already did. Claps. What I'm gonna do for the tubulars, I'm not gonna edit the I'm not gonna EQ the claps and snares because I mean it is a Lil Pump type beat, it's supposed to be messy, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. Now for the bells, I'm just gonna EQ those a little bit and add some stereo effect. slight panning to give it some space. For the hats, I usually like to put a little bit of reverb on it, so just turn this down. And also some stereo enhancement. Yep. And what I did there was pretty much just level everything to give it some space. It's basically what I do actually during mixing. My mixes are not the best, but this is what I do. So you can learn something, but don't like do everything I do because my mixes are not the best. Just watch and take in what you can. I'm just gonna add in the 808 again, see how it sounds, and probably throw distortion on the master track, because that's pretty much what like usually XXXTentacion and Lil Pump beats are about. There's always like a lot of distortion. I'm gonna bring up the 808 a bit. It's a bit quiet. Also moderate. Also during mixing, I always like to go into stereo mono mode and see what sticks out and bring it down. Yeah, that should be good. Yep. Yep. Alright. That's it. I'm just gonna lay it out now, and that's it really. The beat's finished, because I could add more melodies, but it won't really sound good because it's supposed to be like a simplistic beat. I'm just trying to make it as simple as possible. So what I do, since I make everything in one pattern, right? I right click the pattern, split by channel, and go to the lowest pattern. So I'm not gonna use a sampler because there's no sound there. I'm just gonna start from the first melody, massive. Let me delete this. And to switch patterns quickly, just press plus on your keyboard and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, and that's all the patterns. I'm just gonna extend the symbols and the crashes, whatever. Oh yeah, now let's do the. I'm not gonna show you how I master, because I usually just throw a compressor, limiter, maybe isotope, ozone, imager. I'm just gonna add some distortion real quick. Yep. Oh, that's a bit too loud. I'm gonna turn on the master so it doesn't kill my ears. Turn it down a little bit. I'm just gonna turn on the master because it might be too loud for you guys, so I'm just gonna put it there. I'm just gonna add like a little intro with one melody and the two, what's it called, bells. The intro is pretty much gonna sound like Look at Me by XXXTentacion with snares and open hats. Now I'm removing the drums for the last bit, so it has like a little drop effect. Yeah, like that. I'm just adjusting the mix a little bit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm probably gonna upload this beat to my channel, youtube.com/MD Beats, or just or type in MD Beats on YouTube. I'm the first result. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Also, I forgot to say, when I was editing the playlist, do like the same thing as in the piano roll. Just select a pattern, Control B, and it's just gonna duplicate it right in front. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.